Why are we still here? Just to suffer. Every night, I can feel my leg, and my arm, even my fingers. The body I've lost, the comrades I've lost, won't stop hurting. It's like they're all still there. You feel it too, don't you? I'm the one who got caught up with Cypher. A group above nations, even the US. And I was the parasite below, feeding off Zero's power. They came after you in Cyprus. Then Afghanistan. Cypher just keeps growing. Swallowing everything in its path. Getting bigger and bigger. Who knows how big now? Boss. I'm gonna make them give back our past. Take back everything that we've lost. And I won't rest until we do.
Pushing Mother Base.
Our new Mother Base. I don't know how long it'll take, but I'll make it bigger. Better than before.
All we do on this planet is suffer. Roll the intro. Welcome back to Smash Brothers Retrospective with Go to Bedcast. Your host Austin. I think I'm gonna splice all of Melee together into one video. But just in case I don't do that, I'll have this part of the video for YouTube as well. Whoops, do you wanna... yes. Okay, got Shadowplay going. And now we can go ahead and swap over, and I can unmute this. I should definitely... oh shit, what if the game audio bugs out again? There was an update to Dolphin since last time where it broke. I'm not sure if that'll happen again. I think I'm all ready. The Final Fantasy bit, but no, probably not. So anyways, yeah, okay, so the game has been like this for a little more than 5 hours now. And I have 4 controllers plugged in. 2 GameCube controllers, a fight stick, and a PS4 controller, but nonetheless 4 controllers. And now we can go ahead and unlock Mewtwo. And after we unlock Mewtwo, I'm gonna adjust the audio of the game for Shadowplay. It compresses the audio, and that's how long you can see I've been in the match for. That, whatever that counter says. Uh-oh, I gotta press start on all the controllers. There he is. Won't get rid of me that easily. Nice. I don't know what exactly is a kill option with Young Link in this game. but that's okay. Alright, I got Mewtwo. That went well. Now let me turn the game up, which will probably maybe crash the game. Okay, it didn't. Awesome. That's a good volume. It was a little too loud last time, and again, Shadowplay muffles my audio voice, my audio quality. Just me, not the game for some reason. So I have to use the stream audio after we're done here. So I want to make sure the audio balance on stream is good. Anyways, what do we want to do today? Do we want to do event matches or more classic mode? Let me see what's on the list. Let me double check here who we have left. Is Mewtwo the only legendary Pokemon in the history of the roster? Lucario's not legendary. I think so. Pretty sure, yeah. There's a lot of Pokemon, but most of them have been starters. Because that's who Game Freak... I believe it's Game Freak that decides, actually, which Pokemon they want to add. Let's see, we can do the event matches. Who's missing here? Pichu? Pichu's an event. Marth has to be classic mode with all characters. I'm gonna go ahead and do that so I can, like, talk. There's a bit to talk about today. So we need to, I need to mute notifications here because they show up in the recording. That should work. Okay. Who hasn't done classic mode yet? Yoshi. That did 36 damage. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh wait, we're on very easy. Never mind. Never mind. I hope everyone doesn't mind that they're missing out on the Rick and Morty Logic Ninja collab stream right now, where all four of them are playing Fallout 76 together right now on Bethesda's Twitch. I hope no one minds that they're missing out on that chance to watch that. I invite you to watch it for 10 seconds. If you're on YouTube, go watch it for 10 seconds, and if you can stand watching it for more than 10 seconds, oh man, it's awkward as hell. They have no chemistry at all. I feel... Oof. We can do it, we can do it. It's godly for a sec. There are, like, well-known players that do play Yoshi. This up air is so weird. It stops his momentum. I like the upgrade of this target stage from like his from his target test in Smash 64. It's a good upgrade. Whoa, wow, jeez, I forgot Yoshi's garbage crap in this game. Alright, that's good. There we go. Alright, so, real quick, some corrections from last Melee stream. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I talked about, shield buffering. And I mentioned this free 3 frames thing. Nothing to do with shield buffering. Please ignore I said anything about three frames within a move to buffer. Nothing to do with it. I was misinterpreting what shield buffering in Melee was. I don't play this game professionally. It is not my game. And I think me saying that is a testament to how easy it can be. God damn it. To how easy it can be to wave dash. In all honesty, I don't know if I said it yesterday, but if you can do a DP motion, you're probably very easily capable of wave dashing. There's nothing like difficult about doing wave dashes. There's always a misconception that that is a complicated technique. It's a combination of everything you gotta do. Skin is crawling. Yeah, it's they don't have chemistry. It was a expensive, terrible idea to put them all together. I don't know. I don't know who I would have suggested instead if they wanted to get like a TV personalities. I guess a rapper. And I don't know. Maybe it just wasn't a good idea in the first place.
Race to the finish. Ready? Go!
By the way, race to the finish. I even probably said in this is the other correction, by the way. I probably even said it during race to the finish during this game. I probably said this is the only time this appeared in this game, in Melee. And race to the finish is in Smash 64 and Melee. I just did not ever put the two names together.
Versus Metal Captain Falcon. Ready? Go!
Nice. Whoa. Shit. There we go. So yeah, those are the corrections I wanted to make. I'm looking at the World of Light video. I don't see Yoshi on the cliff with the rest. Huh. I mean, it's possible not everyone is there. Someone mentioned the villains being there, or not being there, but the villains are totally there. I guess that's a correction from last stream. The villains are K. Rool and Bowser are totally right there. Ridley isn't, I don't believe, but everyone else is. Ninja, I'm reading chat by the way. Ninja seems like one of those people that'll exhaust interesting convos in 20 minutes. That's me. Or created to be awkward and stutter a lot. Yeah. I don't think Rick and Morty, that's like, you know, if they're playing their character, they're not gonna mesh well with anyone. I skipped that again, damn it. I mean, some of their placement doesn't make sense. Like, when the characters that are talking, they're not next to each other when they're looking over, and then suddenly they are. So, I think there's a lot to, like, maybe it's not that deep, basically. Or maybe it is. Maybe, I doubt, like, that's probably the full cutscene, but... yeah. Who's left? Link is not that good in this game either, but...
Versus Kirby. Ready?
yeah, it is weird. It is... maybe it's weird, given Sakurai's obsession with, like, everything that's in order being connected and then not on the cliff, but I mean, that as a cutscene, I don't know. Not to think about.
Versus Team Yoshi.
Alright, I wanna go over everything that is about Final Fantasy 15. You know, it's actually makes me super sad, the entire situation with Final Fantasy 15 last night. You know, I was looking forward to the broadcast too. I had a special announcement, Final Fantasy 15 special announcement broadcast They advertised it a week beforehand, and last night it happened. During this special anniversary broadcast to celebrate the 2-year anniversary of the game, they announced the director is left and 3 of the 4 planned DLCs are now canceled. That's quite the special announcement. Oh, I got a boomerang. Got it. That was the special announcement. Wasn't very special at all. No, it was not. We got an Arden trailer. We got the Final Fantasy 14 collab, which has been in the talks for a while now. So I guess that's cool. But Tabata has left Square Enix entirely. And here's what happened, right? Not what happened, but in the timeline of things that we know occurred. Tabata left Square Enix and Luminous Productions. If anyone doesn't know, Luminous Productions was put together, a subsidiary company, put together to continue doing work on Final Fantasy 15, to do its post-content. That's what Luminous Studios is. It's named after the engine Final Fantasy 15 is in, Luminous Engine. Now, Tabata leaves Luminous Studios and Square Enix, leaving the rest of the team to finish the episode Arden DLC, and maybe it's probably because Tabata left. Square Enix came in and said because he left, the remaining DLCs after that one are canceled and you guys are going to focus on a new project. The game really wants me to get these ones, but whatever, we got one.
Success.
So,
Versus.
where was I?
Ready. Go.
Square told them, once you finish that DLC, you're moving on. The rest of the DLC's canceled. There's some multiplayer stuff and the collab, but I mean that we know that collab has been the Final Fantasy 14 one's been in the works for like a long time. I don't want to say a full year, but it was data mined from the PC version. So, this is a very emotional topic to talk about over Mario's getting blown off the top of the screen, screaming "whoa." It's very sad, and it hurt. It's upsetting, honestly. I love Final Fantasy 15, and 14, but 15. It's not, I loved it. I don't give a fuck what anyone else says. I loved Final Fantasy 15. I still do. And everything it was. It had so much controversy around it. People, if anyone thinks that Versus 13 is gonna happen now, by the way, that's dumb to think. That's really dumb to think. Because that's acting like Nomura would do it, and Nomura doesn't want to do it. And frankly, he never did because Final Fantasy 13 is a trailer. Final Fantasy 13 is a concept trailer. That's what Final Fantasy 13 Versus 13 is. So, anyways. It's finishing up. Final Fantasy 15 is finishing up a little underdone. With DLC that was promised, not gonna happen. More multiplayer content coming. That's like, granted, all of the multiplayer content they showed is just single player bosses being put into multiplayer, and that's not like, that's not that big of a deal. But the last thing of it, the last content is gonna be the Arden DLC in March 2019. Saying rip Stella in the broadcast. No, Stella was never happening. Nothing Versus 13 was ever happening. Oh, right, sorry, I got sidetracked. So, Square Enix tells them the DLC's canceled, you're moving on to a new AAA project. Square announces, hi Chip. Square announces that because of this, because they're not going to finish that DLC, from not finishing the DLC, they're looking at 33 million lost. You know, that's projected. That's money that was not actually lost. It's realized losses is what it is. A lot of clickbait journalists flipping that around, but who do you think is going to be the next DLC character after Piranha Plant? It's going to be Hammer Bro. No, it'll be Gordo. Gordo will be DDD's Gordo will be its own character. Ship, you're welcome to hop in and voice whenever. Plays Nana.
Versus Peach. Ready? Go!
Nice. I just have a lot of feelings about it. You know, because if you like Final Fantasy 15, kind of have to defend it a bit. I don't know. Most people that like played the game after Royal Edition came out, and people like that Royal Edition was the first time they played it, people didn't really see a problem with it. And that's fair because, you know, the game is far better now and is in a state far better than what it was in when it launched. Anyways, so now we can just look forward. Luminous Projects is working on something. It's probably not Final Fantasy 16, I doubt that. And Tabata is moving on. Oh shit, the platform's break. Oh, this is fucking awesome. Tabata moves on. Where'd Popo go? Oh, this is really awesome. This is the best one. Holy cow. What was I saying? Tabata's moving on. So, you know, here's what can come out of this. Tabata moves on to a different studio. But who is he going to work with? And, you know, I just want to put a prediction out there because what if I'm right? That would be really cool. I think this is what I want to happen. I want Tabata to go to Monolith and work on the next Xenoblade. Had this idea this morning. I think that'd be so awesome. Tabata, I respect what Tabata did. Tabata salvaged a scrapped Nomura project and turned in Final Fantasy 15 into what it was. You know, he took a train that was on a head-on collision, and granted, still crashed along the way, but it was a far less severe crash. Final Fantasy 15 too. See, alright, see, the reason, you know, Square did DLC in the first place, they did so much DLC for Final Fantasy 15 that people went, that's too much DLC, is because they thought people didn't want the sequel, because Final Fantasy 13 2 and 3 were pretty panned. You know, what your opinions of them are separate, but I know we here at G2B don't like those games. But they were panned games. They're like, alright, people don't want sequels, how about just DLC? Well, now people don't want DLC. Alright, cancel it. What happens when they make a... Oh, wow. What happens when they make a, I don't know, anime? Extended universe, anything of a Final Fantasy series, and people that they clearly want to do, people are like, yeah, they're milking that this is bad. Regardless of its actual quality. Of course, I won't defend Final Fantasy 13. Sorry.
Hello?
Hi, Ship.
Hey, I didn't want to interrupt your Final Fantasy 15 morning. Sorry.
I'm about almost done.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I think I am done, actually.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it's if Tabata goes on and works on something else amazing, it may have been worth it.
Oh, there you go.
Like Xenoblade, if he works on the next Xenoblade.
What happened after Kojima moved on? I mean, are we still getting Death
Death Stranding, yeah.
Oh, when's that gonna be released?
2019?
Oh boy, that's gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
Gonna be weird.
The more actual gameplay of seeing of it, the better it's looking, honestly.
Boy, oh boy, that's gonna be one to watch.
Yeah.
Well, I came here because I really want to talk about Melee. First of all, I
let's
didn't
do
do
it.
your answer before. Hammer Bro, you think?
Not really, no.
I think Koopa Trooper is something. I think they're gonna start pushing the minions because now it's not down to representation. Now it's down to who's gonna be coolest to play as, or who has the most lore.
If that was the case, then Thwomp would be a good candidate.
Swamp?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I like how many doors that's opened up with Piranha Plants. Now it could just be friggin' anything as long as it just be cool.
Well, it can stretch to beyond Mario too. Like, what about likes?
Likes. Oh, I guess so. Yeah, it'd be cool to see like a Zelda enemy.
Yeah.
That'd work. Who do you honestly think is the most likely next, though?
In terms of likely and not what I want, I'm not entirely
Because he did
sure.
say that Nintendo was the one to choose who's next and not him.
Oh, absolutely. The next Fire Emblem game releases at the end of next year. Or spring 2019. Absolutely gonna be the Avatar character from that one.
Oh, that.
Yep.
I mean,
It's
I had
gonna
a feeling
happen.
we'd get 1 in 5 DLC was one of the Fire Emblem characters,
Mm-hmm.
but I really didn't want. But it's inevitable.
Yep, it is.
But having the
Gotta
next
promote
one,
the new game.
I feel like I'd want a refund if I bought the 5-pack and I got a Fire Emblem character right away.
Well, there's
Yeah,
some
not a
other
fan.
ideas that would make me want a refund, but I'm gonna
Oh,
buy-
Boo! Boo might be fun, or King Boo. I would love to float around and shit.
Yeah.
I would love a completely aerial character, like Jigglypuff, but something that works.
Good luck balancing it.
Yeah,
be fun.
seriously. All right, I want to get back to Melee because this is a really important game to me, and I think I've played this game more than any other game I've ever played because I always go back to it, and it was always the standard of the series. First of all, when did you start playing, and what was your experience? Because I'm sure you were very young.
Oh yeah, I talked about it last stream, but I'll go over it. It was, I was incredibly young. It was not. It was probably maybe 2001. It was around very early. Yeah, it was incredibly early. Because I remember things like, we had dial-up, and I remember looking up how to unlock everyone. Only had the GameCube. We played this game a lot, me and my brothers.
Yeah, this was definitely a party game. This was definitely a
Yeah.
everyone at the sleepover coming together and getting a wave bird.
Though me and my brothers never really we owned a lot of fighting games, but we never played them against each other. It was more working together to unlock everything in them.
Yeah.
So that was a thing Melee had going for it.
Oh yeah. It nowadays you unlock everything day one. Melee, I feel like, was the first game that I really doled out every single character over a series of months.
Oh yeah, and this
I mean,
game
when you
scared
got
me
one, it was so exciting. It scared you. Why is that?
because the aesthetic of this game is just a bit dark, isn't it?
It is. I agree with that.
And I
it's a
didn't
little more
like-
serious.
Especially the challenger approaching screen. It's just it was haunting for a little kid.
Yes.
like, I didn't-
totally see that.
And when when you're reading online, especially back then, no one's telling the truth. You don't know who you're actually gonna unlock. I couldn't find Sonic.
Yeah, 100%. That was the biggest want in all of it. And finally, when that Brawl trailer came with Sonic, that was just a day that both me and my friends remember vividly where we were.
Yeah. I was like, what if Mewtwo unlocks at any moment, and what if I can't beat him? I'll never get him again. I really thought that. I didn't think you'd get to fight him again.
Oh, I forgot about that. It does seem like you're one shot. Or it was like that for me in 64 when I had to unlock Ness. And I had to beat it on normal, and I wasn't that good. So if I got that far, I had that one shot, or I had to get there again, and I lost several times.
I talked about when I first unlocked Falco. It was like 8 in the morning, and I was doing the melee, or I was doing the 100-man thing with DK, and it you know, took all morning, and then I did it, and then I didn't want to fight Falco, and I woke up my brother to do it.
Oh.
But I mean,
I
we
have
got
memories of mashing B down, watching TV, and then like checking to see if I was dead incrementally while trying to get Falco.
I did something that was way easier thanks to YouTube for the stream, which was with Kirby's Up B on the edge. It was far easier and a lot more brain dead.
Yep, that sounds like it would work.
Yeah.
The one thing that I could never do as a kid that took me until adulthood to, I guess, kind of cheat was Event 51.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I can't.
I
do
still
all the
can't
events.
without Jigglypuff. I think that's the only way. And I felt so cheap because that was my only blank space for years and years and years. And then I filled it in with just the cheapest tactic, and it didn't feel right.
Yeah, no, I get that. I would have taken it. I don't know how we got it eventually. I don't even think we used Jigglypuff, but we did eventually get that.
Oh, you got it. You did Event 51.
Yeah. Of course, that memory card itself is long gone, but...
Oh, I still have mine. Mine's like a sacred treasure to me. It has all my GameCube saves.
I dug up my original GameCube controller today. Because I know I've like gone through it before when like going through old stuff, and I have always held on to it for a reason, and that reason is because the controller actually is still in really good condition.
You know, it's funny. I still have all the GameCube controllers from as a kid. I used them for Brawl. I used them for Smash 4. I still use them for Smash 4. And like on the Wavebird, the thumb stick is all worn out. The other ones are covered in some mold. But they still work mechanically.
Yeah, they're flawless in performance. It's great.
I don't understand.
They're built to last.
What I don't get it. Like the third-party controllers of GameCube have always been shit. They've always had that sort of, it's not quite responsive and it breaks these. I don't know what about GameCube was so built to last.
Yeah,
Because my Wii stuff definitely didn't last as long. Then again,
I still have my original Wiimote. Although my original Wiimote always had an issue where the A button had to be pressed really hard. But it still lasted.
Those all came with a lot of issues. I don't think anything's lasted as long as my GameCube controllers.
Yeah.
And I wonder why that is.
It's, what is it? Nintendium. Made out of Nintendium. There was I've been watching a YouTuber lately because I've been researching controllers or what to do about the controller situation with Ultimate. Because wired controllers have a few frames of lag on Switch compared to wireless.
That makes sense.
So, there's this adapter you can get that you just plug a controller into and then it connects it through Bluetooth.
I think I saw that. You tweeted it, didn't you?
Yeah, no USB used at all, so it should avoid that.
Oh,
but I was watching a dude who, he got put in my recommendation because I was doing that research, where he reviews all sorts of GameCube controller stuff, and he showed like the one decent third-party GameCube controller was a Hori one, and the form of it is really weird looking, but the quality is near identical to Nintendo's own controllers.
Huh. I mean, I would need a field test, but
yeah,
that sounds very promising.
They're double-digit prices. A little more affordable than original GameCube controllers. I think I want to use my original GameCube controller for Ultimate, because the shoulder buttons on the Smash Wii U one they released always felt weird to me.
Ooh.
And again, I could feel, just feels a little better with the original one. But I mean, it's not too big of a deal.
Interesting. The shoulder buttons really are important.
Yeah.
It's the difference between a soft shield and a hard shield, or whatever it's really called.
Yeah. I don't think that's in Smash Ultimate, but it definitely makes a difference for Melee.
It does. I think I might bite the bullet and just switch to the Pro Controller and learn how to use that efficiently, because
that could work.
Seems like that's probably the best option. But my muscle memory is so hooked on the GameCube controller just because of this game.
Yeah. No, yeah, it's. I think it's honestly just because of the notches on the analog stick. That makes this controller at least really proficient for Smash.
That is a big part of it.
I think that's
I think the biggest
reason I
deal
won't
about
stop.
this game to me was how much of a jump it was from 64. I
Yeah.
mean, you look at the polygons and going to this level of quality, it's tremendous compared to this to Brawl.
Because it was supposed to show off how powerful the GameCube was.
Is that why?
Yeah, it was intended to be a launch title, but it was rushed and still delayed. So it wasn't, but it was intended to just show off the power of the GameCube.
That is a weird development cycle, rushed and delayed,
Yeah,
and it still came out like this.
yeah. It was still far less than 2 years. It's crazy to think.
I thought it was. I was always furious that this had the classic mode that was always the same sort of sequence, and you went through the adventure through every Nintendo character's stage, and they never kept classic.
Yeah.
What was it in Brawl? I think Brawl was just a random assortment of matches.
I think
And
Brawl
then-
was the same ones actually. It may
same
have,
ones?
it should have been different, but I
If I
remember.
recall it correctly, it was you face like a random character on their stage.
Yeah, that's probably it.
Yes.
My
and
problem
it
with the
was
Brawl
never-
one is, it's way too long. There are way
Yeah,
too many
that
stages
too.
to it.
Too many random variables. I didn't like how some were just giant for no reason. This feels crafted, and that's what I always liked about it.
Yeah.
The classic mode had that you're going through this one journey. It
Oh,
felt like
that's what-
an
that's what-
arcade.
That's what Ultimates is gonna be like. Have you seen did you see the Japanese stream where Sakurai went through it with a couple characters?
Yes, but Ultimate is, I think, even better in that it crafts a journey for every character.
Yeah.
And bases the enemies you face on who you're playing as.
It's
Which
really
I
awesome.
love. Oh man, I'm
Yeah.
really excited about seeing what they have to do with that.
Along with the pacing thing I was talking about, it's not nearly as many stages as even Wii U. So I like it.
What is?
The classic mode and Ultimate, not
Oh, it's
nearly
not
as many.
stages as Wii.
Yeah.
Wii U Classic Mode was the trophies battling, right?
Yeah, you're just on a platform and you
God.
go in a direction.
There's nothing classic about that. And that's
Yeah.
what gets me the most. And that this Classic Mode feels classic. It feels true to form. I don't think we've gotten that in the past.
Yeah.
Oh, are they still doing break the targets on Ultimate?
I don't think so, no. Haven't seen it anywhere. Or home run contest.
That I'm less concerned about.
I think what they'll do is have it be a free DLC mode. And because of that, I think they're gonna bring back character-specific ones for everyone.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
It's so gratifying when you do things in this that are specific to your character.
Yeah,
When you
and
break a
especially when
target,
it
you can only
seemed
get
like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I loved it.
But I hope Luigi stays as it is.
What? Oh, that's right. You think that was intentional, or do you think that was a rushed thing?
I think it was rushed.
Yeah, it seems like it. Just
I think
Oh,
everything
really?
Luigi in this game was rushed, since it's just Mario's voice clips higher pitched. It's Mario's
That's true.
It's Mario's model literally stretched. Just a little bit
Thought about that.
With
That's totally why it's not.
with a different.
Oh, it's totally like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I mean, clones have technically always been like, they weren't originally. Well, yeah, never mind, not Luigi. Luigi doesn't have an excuse. That was just rushed. The
I mean, they knew they were gonna bring him back, right? Or did
yeah,
they?
of course.
Ah.
I think Jigglypuff was the only one that could have been cut from the original. That was the only one that was talked about possibly being cut.
The excessive sliding does seem like it was something that it didn't have time to truly tweak because I don't know. So how do you think this game is held up now that so much time has passed?
I mean, better than 64. I
Really?
think, like, the fact that this game doesn't have, like, buffering inputs like the later one does takes a bit to get used to, but it's still aged. The art style, this game doesn't have this game has sound design that's not matched by any other Smash game.
Ooh, good point.
They really had to, really, like, do a good job on this game's sound design.
Young Link, ready?
And some of its art
What a-
style aged really well.
Yeah. What about in comparison to Brawl?
Oh man, well I mean, Brawl for like the most part, I just think of like how much single player content it had.
True.
But you know, that game had like way longer development. I think looking back at it now, there was a time where I was like really hard on Brawl. And I mean, because of everything we did with it online, I was definitely sick of it for a while. Brawl's audio sound design still bothers me. How like compressed.
Really? What? Because it's all compressed?
All the sounds in Brawl have like a really thick compressor on them. And even when the sounds are reused in the later games, you can still hear them.
Wow.
Always bothered me about it.
Well, that's interesting. So what do you think the sound quality is so high in Melee?
They didn't put as much of a compressor on it, on all the effects and everything.
Huh.
But I mean, the sounds are like so dynamic. You ever play this game like just with headphones, no music?
Yep.
Everything is detailed in sound.
Oh. Might be worth a revisit.
Yeah.
I know I saved all the, what's it called? Sound files from this game on a computer and just listened to them all individually.
It's stood up in a lot of ways like that. And gameplay wise, there's definitely things to just get used to, like how much heavier gravity is and everything.
Yeah, that was the one thing that I think Brawl misstepped at. It was way too light and floaty. I don't think it holds up today.
Yeah.
But I'm sure that point's been reiterated a lot.
Yeah, it is. But I mean, yeah. I'll talk more about Brawl though when we play Brawl, but for now it's more Melee. I didn't.
What did you mean?
Oh, I didn't. I was too young to like care about maining anyone. I really in Smash 64 and Melee, I just went around the roster.
Me
What
too,
about
to
you?
an extent. I feel like, I mean, Smash 64, I went all over because I was very young, but by the time Melee came around, I was really trying to get a lot better at it. So Mario and Captain Falcon, and that just kept. I tried it in Brawl, but Mario was terrible in Brawl. But then in Smash 4, Mario and Captain Falcon were okay, so I stuck to them.
Yeah, and so like you didn't go into detail about like when you first had it. Like what?
When I first.
Where were you on that day?
Melee.
Where were you on that day it came out?
That Sonic wasn't announced, or that when Melee came out.
When it came out.
Well, I mean, Smash 64 was my favorite game. I just loved all the Nintendo characters come together. I was very young though. I was like 7. So I would like draw pictures of them as with crayons and stuff because I loved it so much. And then this just sort of blew me out of the water because it was such an upgrade.
Yeah.
So I just have vivid memories of seeing it in a KB Toys. I don't even think KB Toys exists anymore.
It does not.
And seeing the box art everywhere and how cool you could play as Bowser. That was insane.
Yeah.
So then I just became obsessed with the game. I just played it all the time, single player, multiplayer, with all my friends. It was the game to play, and I took it everywhere too. I forgot about that. I had a suitcase that I took between just everywhere I went, and it had the GameCube, Melee, and the controllers in it, so that I could play it and then I could record it. And then I started recording it a lot. Inevitably, this would be the time where we'd have to talk about Machinima, because I definitely started in Melee. You started in Brawl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That came about just because of the camera mode. I played the game so much, and I was so used to seeing all the stages and all the characters that when I went into camera mode, I would see a new angle of things that were very familiar to me, and I would just be in there for hours and hours just trying to make it cinematic. And it took me a while before I even recorded it that I was just messing around in camera mode and acting like it was a movie. So I would say Melee was the first thing that introduced me to cinematography. Weirdly
It had like a really like, I guess in depth is the word for a camera mode for like at its time. Like no other games were really doing that besides like Halo and Halo 3.
I did not know Halo had a camera mode.
Halo 3 did.
Okay.
That's what I meant. Yeah, just Halo 3.
Okay. That was the other game I played a lot, was Halo 1. And my friends and I hacked it, or not hacked it, we did the custom edition and used the camera mode.
Yeah.
We really liked cinematography and stuff, but this was the first real camera mode experience I got.
Yeah.
And hell, now people look at for Ultimate, they're gonna what, replays where you have a free roaming camera?
Yeah, they have that now.
That
you can hide the UI too.
I am going to be all over that just to God. I probably won't actually record anything with it, but just to do
yeah, and go frame by
trip.
frame as well. You can pause and go frame by frame.
Yep. So just like the debug menu in Melee. That was a trip too. First discovering the debug menu. That was a whole other experience. Talk about knowing every little inch of this game and discovering every cranny. When you unlock the debug menu, I went through every single notch of what I could see, and it crashed, and I had to restart it many, many times.
Well, how young were you when you saw the the coffee shop stage?
13. Yeah.
What did you think of that?
I didn't understand what it was at all. I was like, this looks like it's somewhere in real life, but that was about it. I was like, what? I had no idea what it was. It was really weird and scary.
Yeah.
But that added a whole other element of mystery. But damn, man, looking back now, I searched every crevice of this game for everything it had. And if they still find stuff in it, it would surprise me. But oh man, did I work hard to see everything this had available to it.
I was more scared to do that because of the whole game's aesthetic and theme. It was just mysterious, really.
You know, I had that sort of experience with 64, because in there they were like staticked out.
I guess I played 64 a lot more with my brothers, so it wasn't as intimidating. Melee was definitely more. By that point, we all still played it together and worked together, but at that point I was, my brother wasn't playing as many Nintendo games. And then Nintendo became more of the thing I was into.
How does it feel playing it now?
I mean, it feels good. After when you get used to controlling it, it still feels really good.
I'm very curious how your Brawl playthrough is gonna go, because whenever I go back to that one, it never feels as satisfying as it did the first day.
Yeah, I'm gonna my plan is to do a run through classic mode and I guess the other modes that are extra, but I'm gonna unlock everyone through Subspace. Because there's characters that you can't unlock otherwise unless you do Subspace anyway, so I might as well just speed run through Subspace.
Not sure how much Subspace holds up, but the cinematics definitely do.
Yeah. Gameplay-wise, I'm fine with it. I definitely like how Melee's adventure mode was more Nintendo universes than original stuff.
Oh yeah.
So
that was the key.
And at least with the Spirit mode, the stages are all still that, and the overworld map is what's original. Probably still be more cutscenes too, hopefully.
I am just so hyped for Spirit mode.
Yeah.
Just because of the concept of fighting against enemies that you otherwise couldn't.
Yeah.
And adding that imagination element to it.
Yeah, I can't wait until there will be a real Metal Mario fight again.
Oh yeah! I completely forgot.
It'll be, yeah. I don't know. I like it. It seemed like it had a lukewarm reception at first. I don't think people that weren't digging Spirit mode, I don't think they got it. And I'm saying that because after the Japanese stream where Sakurai showed off Spirit mode, or not Spirit mode, but yeah, Spirit mode, just not the campaign of it.
Yeah.
Not World of Light, but just Spirits. People were a lot more into it. So I think they just didn't convey what it was properly during the direct itself.
Well,
And
yeah,
that's why
during the
people were
direct,
upset.
It seemed like it was stickers with stats.
Yeah, and gotcha stuff. It was very gotcha-like. Which is fair, but I mean, stickers also existed, and gotchas in Melee.
I mean, it's still there, and it's still kind of eh.
Yeah.
But the element of them being represented by characters and having unique fights, I mean, that just puts it over the edge for me.
Yeah,
I'm not looking forward to training them and feeding them and stuff, which I know I'm inevitably going to do.
Oh, it looked really fast, though, to do that and upgrade them. The upgrading part was so funny. Where he upgraded Naked Steak into Big Boss.
Oh, God.
See, all of that. How many more of those could there possibly be? It'll be great.
I'm probably going to just farm the ones that I recognize from games that I play, and eventually gonna end up catching some weird Fire Emblem thing that I don't understand, but I'm gonna have to use it because it's so good or something like that. That's how I see it going.
Game Explain put a video up showing 10 obscure ones that they could find there, and it's actually a good video. I recommend watching to see what obscure ones are there. I recognized 1 1/4 of the characters they showed out of the 10 that were there. That's how obscure they were.
God damn it.
They went deep, and they've certainly, people have already tallied it up that from the footage we've seen 400 stickers, 400 spirits. Oh, it's
they
time.
Really they put a lot of time into this. Holy crap.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they didn't have to do all that 3D modeling.
Yeah, really. See, that's why I like it, because I know trophies are gone, but this is a more gameplay.
This is kind of better.
This is integrated into the gameplay more than trophies is. It fulfills a better purpose, especially if there's still descriptions and stuff for everything, and still history to learn from them.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
never quite understood the what is it called? Returns on ratio on trophies. Because it's so much modeling and attention to detail for something that someone's going to look at for like 2 seconds, and most people aren't going to look at it at all.
Yeah.
That whole division.
Yeah, I just like spirits and their integration.
Oh, yeah.
It's great.
I'm a fan. I feel like I'm inevitably just going to collect Pokemon.
And however many there possibly could be.
I'm assuming there are a lot, because why wouldn't there be?
Yeah, really. No, yeah, there definitely will be. Do you think that disqualifies anyone from being a newcomer if they have a spirit?
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
They've shown characters that are also spirits.
Yeah, there's way too many for it to discount them. Like,
I know I'm a piece of shit, but since Shovel Knight got in, I really want an Undertale spirit.
No, that'd be awesome.
I want Sans as Ness.
Oh no! That's good. That'll be a hidden super boss spirit.
I don't know what else they would do.
You're right. What else would they do? That'd be it.
I mean, like the main character is boring, and like the other characters aren't like, you know, presented as dangerous fighting things. I mean, you can have Papyrus, but
you can have an invisible flower.
Okay, I guess so.
Could.
You can do Flowey.
I wouldn't like it. Yeah, I wouldn't like it as much, but you could.
Be kind of a dick move. I don't know, to do like a Flowey fight that turns into a really hard fight.
One that closes the game and shit.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited because they can do pretty much anything, and now indies are on the table, which is very exciting.
Sakurai's talked about Undertale as well.
And it's on the Switch now.
Yeah.
I mean, for the longest time I wanted Shovel Knight as a fighter, but I think he works great as an assist trophy. That completely satisfied my quench for Shovel Knight.
I wanted Shantae, but she's a spirit.
Oh.
So, oh well.
Yeah. I think she would have worked better as an assist trophy.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
Iconic now.
Oh, well, there I go.
I also wanted Waluigi, but I mean, you know.
There's always next time.
No, I don't think there is.
No, probably not.
Pretty sure Ultimate's the last Smash.
I mean, for a long time, probably.
I think
'Cause
they're just gonna
They're intending
develop
on
DLC.
having the Switch last a very long time.
Yeah, exactly. It'll last as long as the Switch, or even I think the one after the Switch, they'll just port it because I think this is meant to be the one that they just add on characters to forever.
Yeah. I don't know. It's Sakurai has said he'll keep working on it though. So it's hard to say, because that changes. It was last time it was, or at every other title it was. This will be the last Smash game probably.
No, yeah, that's
And,
right.
and now it's I'll keep working on it. Fuck it. No retirement.
I mean, he also said I wouldn't want to make a new Smash game just to keep adding more characters, and that's just what they're doing.
Yeah. Or like, you know, disdain for third parties at first, but it's still it's really branching out to representing Nintendo as a whole, except Cloud. Cloud's just cool.
Cloud's just video games.
Yeah.
At that point, they're just going, all right, this is video games, the video game, so here you go.
If you're gonna like celebrate Nintendo, of course it's gonna be, if it's meant to be a celebration of Nintendo, it'll be mostly Nintendo characters, but Simon is still a huge part of Nintendo, and Sonic has a rivalry.
At this point, I feel like Banjo-Kazooie is more a Nintendo character than anything, or a representation of them.
I could see Banjo happening still, yeah.
Me too, but, I mean, I don't know. The demand's out there for the hardcore fans, but if Nintendo chose it, what do you think?
I'd still think he's likely, but we're really gonna have to see, like, who Nintendo starts picking. I hope they announce it all at once.
I don't think so.
That's what's turning into. That's turning into a trend with these fighting game announcements, actually, with season passes, because people are they did it one at a time. They showed silhouettes of characters, and it's like, you know, for half a year, community's guessing who the characters are, but at the same time, you don't know what you're buying in your season pass.
I don't care.
The idea now is you should know what you're buying in your season pass. So most fighting games announce all their characters at once now.
All right, that's fair. I kind of hope they don't do that though, because the speculation is the fun part.
Oh, I recorded a whole video, or I talked about the Grinch leak all during the 64 stream.
Oh.
And I took that and made it a YouTube video that's going up on Monday. But
fun.
I talked about the whole everything that we know. And it's like 30 minutes. Oh my god.
It's gonna be a watch.
I love that leak. It's amazing.
Why?
Because of the lore behind it and the story.
Oh,
not the quality itself. I don't think.
Oh, it is fascinating that they needed to go through all those hoops to pull this off.
Yeah,
and they did.
It's crazy how much effort they put into it outside of the mural itself.
The implications of it are very scary now.
Yeah, and we'll never know who made it. Never.
Will we?
We won't.
I think we will.
Because of legal repercussions.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought for sure they'd pull an Artsy Omni and be like, it was me, look at my channel.
They can't, because the printing company said that the first printing company that they claim the dude worked at put out a statement saying they're ready for legal actions.
Oh god.
So whoever did it
I
can't
think they
say
were
shit.
trying to pull. Oh god.
That's
all that work to fake people out.
It went way too far.
Oh no. Well, I was completely convinced just because of the story behind it. I mean, the leak itself, the rendering itself, I was like, oh, Banjo looks kind of shitty. I really hope that's not real. But all this evidence tells me that it is, so this is totally
that and like how they were posed was really smart. They had a lot. They like really thought out how their poses were integrated into the mural. And
how pissed me off the most
is
that it got me really excited for Mock Rider. Why would you do
Mock
that
Rider's
to me?
awesome. It's an awesome idea.
God, I didn't even know I wanted that, and now I know I'll never have it.
It's such a good idea.
That's
I believe that was a cut idea from Melee as well, Mock Rider.
Something like that. I remember watching an old video about Sakurai buying a special gun so that because he was working
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
character.
He talked about it in that
No,
Famitsu thing. But
Yeah,
like, who was
thing.
that for now? It's like a two-handed SMG where you like, one hand on the trigger and one's like holding the ammo coming out of the side, the magazine coming out of the side.
Oh, that's totally Shadow.
Oh no, you're right. He does do that. That is what Shadow does. Oh man, that is what Shadow does.
If they're bringing Shadow in, they better bring his SMG that you can.
But
cock.
Shadow's an assist trophy.
Oh, that's right. Oh well. That doesn't. Does that deconfirm that? Yeah, it does.
In this game, yeah.
It totally
Yeah.
does. Whatever.
Why does Roy have to be on the stage? Okay, good. So I don't know who else would have that unless like a boss or something had it.
Maybe.
And I'm really
I mean-
excited to see what the bosses will be.
That or he just scrapped it. Just be
Maybe.
like, oh, yeah. No joke in the comments. No joke. Hearing the music from the Spirit Mode announcement made me shed a tear. Me too, actually. As soon as they did the vocals, I was like,
Yeah,
I didn't think
we
the song could get better.
We were dead quiet listening to that on stream. That was, I didn't see the lyrics coming at all. It was great.
Yeah, that was.
I get some people don't like it, but I love it.
I have now almost memorized it.
I'll never be able to do that, but
Oh yeah, no. I while I'm working. I
At least it's
play
in
it
English.
For like on loop. And the Japanese version. It sounds pretty good too.
mm-hmm.
Both
Unlike
of them.
I didn't like, I mean I didn't like the Brawl theme to begin with, honestly.
Really.
But yeah, I like
I was
that
a big
this one's
fan
in
of the Brawl
English.
theme. I memorized that too, and I don't even know what it means.
It really had to be because I've heard it so many times, and I've heard all of
Oh.
Brawl's music. I hear people praise Brawl's music, but I've heard it so many times,
Yes.
and in so many other people's videos too. It's
Yep. And we
Nausea-
all used it.
nauseating to hear.
Now I can't listen to a Brawl thing without a flashback of something from when I was 15.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
it's become that more than it is about the actual character, its origin, and where it's actually remixed from.
Like I'm still fine with what is it? Melee music, but Brawl music I can't. Although
Yep.
sometimes I haven't heard some of them in a while, like Lips theme. Hearing it again, it sounds really good. Especially because
Can't
that was a
listen.
theme not a lot of people used.
I've heard that one too many times too. Yep, all of them are ruined now. I used to have the whole soundtrack on my iPod, and I would just listen to just that. So now it's too much.
Yeah, I get that.
But as much as I love the Brawl theme, I think this has got it beat. I mean, for the longest time, I think the Melee theme was just my favorite, but even now,
Oh yeah.
I think,
Now with lyrics, I'm pretty sure this is my favorite, but
yeah,
we have to wait a year to get over the honeymoon phase.
true that.
It's really gonna be that long too.
I did not like the Smash 4 theme.
A lot of people didn't for some reason. I don't.
Even as
I
I
liked
watched
it.
the trailer, I was like, oh, this is just okay. They're doing Smash Brothers. There was nothing special about it. It was okay, but
I
there was
guess,
nothing
yeah.
special about it.
Got him. Smash 4 had a theme. Oh hey. All right. Well, point taken, I guess. I was like, where did Fox go? Found him.
So, what is your goal in revisiting these all the entire Smash series?
Yeah, really revisiting, reminiscing, going over them. I feel I love talking about these games. I just love it. That's why. And this is a really, like, I'm incredibly hyped for Ultimate. Like I haven't been excited for a game probably since Brawl.
Yeah,
honestly.
Same here. I was gonna say that. For some reason, Smash 4 was like, okay, it's the next one. Smash. Oh, is
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Okay, I gotta go. I'll probably join you tomorrow night as well.
Alrighty, I'll
But
see you then.
It was nice chatting with you. Good luck in completing Melee.
It was. Thank you.
Bye bye.
See ya. He's a very loud dog. Okay, good, because I need to more or less focus more on these events. But we're almost done, actually. Straight up, once we do these events, I think next stream might be like half melee, half brawl, honestly. Nice. Anyways, did I miss anything in chat? If I did. Never had a main. That's what the top of my chat is. Diner Dash on Switch? Yeah, well, they have Overcooked too. Does that count? Wait, which one am I doing? Yeah, our reaction to the cost sticker was so in any of the Metal Gear ones. Doesn't it look like we just have one more character to unlock when we have, I believe, 3? Let me claw grip this. This Godzilla shit. How am I gonna get rid of him? Legit? Oh my god. There we go. Hit stun got him in the end. So anyways, we gotta do all of the first 30 events. And then like event 37. We need to do the big hits. We gotta get like a certain amount of money. Yeah, here we go. Side smash it. Nice. I think it's 200. Nice try. Come out here. Oh my god. There we go. Forgot about coin mode. Yeah, coin mode and bonus mode. Oh man, bonus mode reminds me of something else silly I said last stream. What did I say? Oh yeah, I said did Luigi's Mansion, I asked, did Luigi's Mansion come out before this? And obviously did. Luigi's Mansion was a launch title. And also Luigi's voice was established in the N64. Remember when Luigi said, "Oh my god," in Mario Party? Whoa. Yikes, Kirby. So anyways, oh yeah, I talked about that awesome GameCube adapter. Where, it's a Bluetooth device you... Oh, right, this is a Pokemon battle. Whoa, loading. That may happen a few times during this Pokemon battle. Nice. Scared me. Yeah, the pause. Yeah. So you guys want to talk about the PlayStation Classic? What are we doing? Oh, I hate this one. Not really, but it's a difficult one because of this stage. So the PlayStation Classic, what was announced today? I actually don't even think I entirely shared my thoughts on the PlayStation Classic. The game list is lackluster. Oh, I remember. Yeah, okay, it was announced when I was doing Mass Effect Andromeda. I don't know if I, like... Also, this is the wrong one I was thinking of. I don't know if the list was out back then, but you know, the list is lackluster. But anyways, moving on to today, the PlayStation Classic. The press got hands-on with it, and we saw a few screenshots, a little video of the menu. So the PlayStation Classic is a little... I'm not exaggerating. It's like a RetroPie. It runs on an open source emulator that you can find online. PSCX Rearmed, which is the same one that RetroPie uses. So Sony's going with an open source emulator instead of making their own. Also, here's a bigger deal about it. You know, animation, or what is it? Animation? Emulation, being an open source one, can go either way on feeling about that. I think they should have made their own, especially because PSCX is not the most accurate emulator that they could have used. I think it's a little worrying that they didn't go with something more accurate. Hell yeah, I'm just gonna do that again. No! She did it! This is what else I remember. So, the press reported that what is it? The versions of the games that were like Tekken 3, there were 3 games on the console, on the classic console, that were sorry, I'm really trying to like half focus here. That are the European versions of them. And that sucks because those are the 60 FPS games. Which, if anyone knows, PAL games aren't 60 FPS, they're 50. So, Tekken 3... Nice. Tekken 3 on the PlayStation Classic, if it is still the PAL version of it, is going to be 50 FPS. Along with the other 60 FPS titles. And that, pretty big blunder. I don't think I'm allowed to kill Zelda. I think Zelda's a failure. Oh no, she doesn't die at all unless she's Zelda, or unless she's Sheik. Alright, that works. Could you imagine if that up B killed? Could you imagine if we were playing Smash 4 and that up B killed? Alright, watch this. Wrong throw. Everything has gone wrong. There we go. Cloak doesn't matter. Does not matter for... I really should be using the gun more often. There we go. Eyes are strained, gonna close them for a bit. Hopefully don't go to sleep. Alright, Gord Fox. Sounds good. Feel better. I hope your eyes feel better, at least. I had a pretty massive headache today. Not a migraine at all, but a headache. Kind of felt as bad as one, but there's no hangover. Hello, Mog. Welcome back. I am doing good. I am doing good when I get to talk about Smash and play Smash. For the most part. Oh, but yeah, I'm definitely worried about the PlayStation Classic. It doesn't seem like... I have a RetroPie, actually, so I don't... Raspberry Pi, so I don't see much of a purpose for it myself. And honestly, my advice to anyone else that wants to play those games, just go on eBay, buy the disc, and play them on emulator on your PC. Because if you have a CD drive on your computer, then you can play it. Nice to see Smash Bros. Yep. Alright. 20 left. I don't remember if, like, I don't remember my goal here, and I did not read. Guess we'll find out. Nope. I think it's to live. I think my goal here is to live. So let me claw grip this. Yeah, I was just reminiscing a little bit ago with Chip about everything Melee. I figured he had a substantial history with Melee, so I found it was nice to get him on. I'm thinking about asking Tom, but Tom's much... I know Tom, like, streams near the same times. So I don't expect Tom to be as free for this stream. How are we gonna do this one? I think I'm gonna go for up throw. Shit. Damn it. I'm trying to up air. Please add buffering to Melee in the next patch. You know what? I'll just up smash. Ask Tom ahead of time. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, though, but I don't know. We're planning on streaming Ultimate together, so we'll see. I don't know if he wants to do like a Smash... Oh, right, this is just defend the egg. I don't know if he wants to, like, do anything beforehand. If he's gonna do anything Smash beforehand, I might ask about that. This one gives me a lot of anxiety. Damn it, I broke it. It wouldn't have broken either if I didn't do that. Eyes feel better now. Well, that's good. Feel free to, you know, keep them closed longer if you had to. So they can feel extra better, and then you can get a buff. Fuck me, I'm sorry I said that. Nice try, DK. Allegory of pro-life. That's where I stopped reading that one. With Tom's lore of Yoshi hunters, I don't know what that means, but yes, 100%. Origin story was that event match. This is Trophy Tussle 1, I believe. King of the Hill. That's me, King of the Hill. Tom had a baby Yoshi in Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. I remember that one, called Hunter. Oh, okay. And said he will be used to hunt all of Yoshi kind. Oh, jeez. Oh, his sub and donation thingies. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's a total preference thing. Doesn't it look like there's just one more character left on that character select? I've said it before, but it's still really funny how... Like, yeah, I'm almost done with Melee. Just one more character. Then this roster will look right. That box is gonna explode. Oh. Oh, god damn it. I'm never gonna land the hit spot on Fox here. I feel like the only reason you're mini here is because they don't want you to rely on Jigglypuff. So, you know, make her smaller so her sleep or rest hitbox is smaller. I can do it. Yo, I did it! That's why I never sub or donate, so all the streams I like stay small that much longer. Oh right, only can use these stars. This one's kinda RNG based, because that can happen. What if, you know, what if a ship gets in your way or something? That went pretty well. That went pretty well. That was good RNG. Right here, Samus is a robot, yeah. Well, still in her armor, she still has that kind of voice. Fuck was that? Fuck. Much longer, anyways. That's okay. Is that the stage ambience? The stage ambience is loading. The stage ambience is loading before the stage is present and visible. Do I count, or does the item kill them, so it didn't count? Wow. Wow. The item killed them. Yeah, it loads the stage ambient sounds. Oh shit. Before it's so you guys hear it? Turn it up enough so you hear it. Uh-oh. That was a Windows notification. Oh, god damn it. That back air was supposed to kill. No, the item! Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Alright, yeah, okay, no, that's cool. That's cool, whatever. Take care of this like I did originally. Just kidding, he's too good at... He's too fast. Welcome back, Mog. Link's down tilt is way too slow. Nice. You wasted that on a Goldine, buddy! Whoa, good idea. I'm gonna steal that idea. He was running from it. Oh shit, not unknown. Get fucked. Missed the red shells. Yeah, the difference between green and reds was pretty cool in Melee. Oh, this one. Hold on, let me redo that. Alright, well, if he grabs me, that's okay. Peach, get out of the way! Good teamwork, Peach. I'm doing RA for grab instead, because it's much more reliable than doing Z to grab. Wow, okay. Hylian Shield is objectively the strongest thing in the Smash universe. I guess it is, yeah. If Link just didn't put down his shield, he would be alive right now. I hate items. Okay. Ugh. This event sucks, yeah. But it's done. Up to 25 is how far it's unlocked now.
Choose your character. Ready? Go!
So in Smash Ultimate, they determined what all the, what most stages are like with hazardless off. And in this stage, none of the things spawn. The lava isn't there at the bottom. With hazardless on. Like nothing breaks, it's just the platforms. And there's an actual bottom to the stage. It's really interesting. I don't think it'll be used competitively, but it sure is interesting, you know? There we go. That was what I was going for. That was exactly what I was going for. There's expansive stages for some reason. I think Hyrule castle nailed it so perfectly that, you know, just let that be the only one. Stop that! Holy shit! Piece of shit? I'm not coming over there. Alright, yes I am. Yeah. Piece of shit. God damn. Showing his move, singular. What the fuck? He knows his shield is one frame. I always had a conspiracy that the AI learns from humans and learns strategies from the player. All right. Okay, I didn't unlock the next ones up to 30. I think like something after 25 and between 30. I think it's 29. Unlocks Ganondorf. Oh man, this one. This one's though. I think this is the worst one potentially. But I got through it in one try, so you know what? If Samus didn't use her smash beam against the beams, wouldn't it have been nice to see her cancel one out with it? That's something, yeah. I mean, Snake had all sorts of gadgets he probably could have used, but he bailed. I love this because they're like pinballs when they fall down. Look at that, that's so funny. Anyways, there's 128 little Marios we gotta kill right now. I'm afraid of this box blowing up. Oh, it blew up. Look at him. Oh shit, the overlay's kind of covering them up too, isn't it? Snake saw Shulk's reaction, knew he couldn't escape his death, and got into the box. That sounds like Snake. Here, let's go ahead and do this one. You gotta fight him together with Zelda, and then you gotta fight him solo. Which sucks because you have to use Link for it. Man, I didn't know who Ganondorf was at this time. We had Ocarina of Time. I didn't play it, my brothers played it. But we definitely had Ocarina of Time. And I had Wind Waker. I love Wind Waker. Absolutely love Wind Waker. But that Ganondorf is not the same one at all, you know, like physically. A very different Ganondorf. So, you know, lost on me. Hey, Zelda, could you get down here? I forgot you couldn't charge that up in this game. Oh my god, Sheik. There we go, nice. Wind Waker HD was the most fun version of that game, of the game. I love Wind Waker HD. I wish I still had a Wii U so I could play it. Really grinding the 200 matches for Mewtwo? No, we did. I left the game on for 5 hours with 4 controllers plugged in. Fuck is Parasol? That's how you get Mewtwo? You have to have 20 hours of versus time to get Mewtwo. But your versus time stacks depending on how many players you have. So you only have to do it for 5 hours if you have 4 controllers plugged in. You can do 20 hours or do like, yeah, 200 versus matches instead. The 4 controllers. Yeah, your time stacks up. It's the same in all the Smash games, actually. For ones where there's playtime, it stacks up. I was saying about it last stream, that's what I did as a kid. This sucks. Need to pause for a sec. Okay. So, what's missing, and what do you think about the Wii U not making you unlock any fighters? You had to unlock fighters in the Wii U. You didn't unlock a lot, but you did have to unlock a few. We're missing Pichu and Game & Watch, and that's it. The thing is, Pichu's gonna take another 30... We have to get to event 37, and we've done 20... mid-20s. So we still have like 10 more to go. Nice. What makes Pichu special as a fighter? Because he hurts himself. That's it. There's nothing special about him. He's one of the worst characters in the game. In Smash Ultimate, he does have a lot of killing potential, apparently. A lot of his moves kill in Smash Ultimate. But in this game, he just hurts himself. Well, Game & Watch is the joke character in this game. Game & Watch was. But Pichu, you know, he's just a clone. Like a joke clone, basically. Maybe there was, like, an intended way for, like, Pichu to still be good. But he's not. Oh shit, I only have a minute. I'm so nervous on this stage though because of that middle. Fox is so fast too. Favorite fighter so far? Probably a new fighter. Probably Richter. Probably Richter. I did it. No, yeah, the characters were like Game & Watch, Robin Brawl, and Duck Hunt, Smash Wii U, and an Ultimate Piranha Plant. Alright. What stage is this on? Well, they're dead. Wait, which one am I? Oh, I'm Bowser. I love that sound. It's so funny that Bowser has that sound. Nice. Where you going, buddy? Oh my god, look at him run. Look at him jog. It'll work eventually. There we go. I want Sans Delta Rune in Ultimate. That's a good pick. That's a good pick. Fire Emblem characters that use the weapon triangle. Good luck balancing that. Legit. That's like if they introduced type advantages though, which wouldn't be, honestly that wouldn't be cool. Gameplay wise, like it's a, maybe on paper, but more in like a fighting game sense. I bet there will be some sort of, maybe a reference to it in Spirits. There's Samus over there camping. This one is way worse because of the trophy, but I assume they knew that when they were making it. Oh, god damn it. You coming? Okay, see how much hit stun her down air has? And that. Were you to play like his Game Boy self, not his motorcycle moveset? I mean, he has more of both, doesn't he? He's a real hybrid of both. The motorcycle's cool. I think that can stay. I mean, he's already got like the shoulder bash, so he opens his mouth. God damn it. I should have used that on Samus. It is side B. The shoulder bash is his dash attack, or it's also his forward smash. You know why I live there? Because I was holding down and crouching. I told you about that. Wanted Fox to have his spear from Adventure? Damn, say something stupid.
Choose your character.
Wait, what? The characters changed. Are you kidding me? I could have changed characters the whole time? I was gonna say, part of the problem there wasn't the stage, it was that dumbass selection of heavy characters. And my inability to play Fox. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? God damn it. Yeah, now, ice climbers are gonna leave the edge. I heard that. Ain't fooling me! Oh my god, they have another stock. Oh, they have another stock. I felt really good about myself for a moment. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Get fucked. Dicey's an easy win. Yeah, it was. I just need to give myself a moment. Alright, here it is.
Choose your character.
Whoa, that's not what I expected. What do we have to do here? I really am gonna fight them all, huh? I bet only Pokeballs are gonna drop. Nice. Oh my god, it's only legendaries. That's the name of the thing, isn't it? Except Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet's not a legendary. Of course, I only have one stock. Nice. What if that guy just landed one lucky hit? Alright, it's Pichu time, let's go. What if Pichu just gimped me there? Just a little jab and I died. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny, guys? Cute, cuddly, threat itself, and others Pichus join the battle. Alright, well, that's all we had to do for events. And we have one character left. And it's not Link. To get Game & Watch, we have to do either classic mode, adventure mode, or target test with all the other characters. And thankfully we've done a lot of classics, so we could continue with that. Not tonight, I mean, we're doing this tomorrow night. Or we could do target test, and I'm leaning towards classic mode. Is Pikachu's portrait also off by a pixel? God, this roster irritates me. You know, if this roster was just 2 slots. Yeah, 2 slots. All it needs is like a random and 1 other character and would have had a perfectly grid roster. So yeah, I think we're gonna continue and figure out how we'll get Game & Watch tomorrow. So for those watching on YouTube, keep watching. For all of us on Twitch, I think that we'll call it a stream here. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. It is off by a pixel. I'm pretty sure it is, yeah. It's at least, I don't know. I have to break out Illustrator and pull out the rulers and see. The gap between Jigglypuff and Pikachu, definitely this gap right here, looks bigger than this gap over here between Game & Watch and Marth. I join in late. Nah, it's all good. All good here. So, alright. So we're Go to Bedcast. We stream every night, Monday through Friday. Tune in tomorrow where we will unlock Game & Watch and then start Brawl and start the Subspace Emissary. Roy and Pichu have larger frames. Are their frames entirely larger? Because they are just like moved down a bit too. Monday and Wednesday, I don't know, not positive what Pop is doing now that he finished Resident Evil. And then not sure what Rave is up to either, so we'll see what those guys have in store next week. And yeah, tomorrow, more Smash. We'll be finishing up Melee and getting right into Brawl right after. Thanks everyone for tuning in. It's a good stream. Thanks everyone for watching. And until next time, go to bed. He did not finish Resident Evil 4. Whew. Go to bed.